Hey there, thanks for joining me today. TC Fit trainer Michelle. I've got 2 participants here in the gym, and I welcome those of you who are out in virtual land. We are getting started with a warm-up today, upper body focus. I hear that little buzz on the mic, so if you're hearing that on your end, let me know. Let's start with a gentle squat and reach, working at your own pace. Upper body split strength today. 2 more. Hold at the top, side bend to the left, up to the top, over to the right. Just a nice mobility exercise here. We're not trying to overstretch those muscles. And the arms drop down. Thoracic rotation, side to side. It's okay to get a few little pops and cracks in the back. We want things moving. Keep it up. I see you guys out there checking in on the virtual world. You're coming in. When you're ready, we reach across the body. Really open the hip, point the toes. I know you guys are used to seeing Kendall today. I took some cues from her class last week. We'll make it. We'll get those muscles moving. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Bring the body back to center. Big hip circle. Squat, other side, big hip circle, squat. We're alternating. When we get to our first round of exercises, you will have the choice. You can use 1 heavy weight if you are still warming up, or you can grab 2 heavy weights. What is heavy? For a lot of people, that's 10 to 15 pounds. And plant those feet. Go ahead and march it out. Pump those arms, nose to hip. And we're going to pause. Right leg lifted. Find that balance. Lunge it back. Lift to balance. 4 on this side. Lunge and pause. 1 more. Switch legs, find that balance, lunge back, lift and pause. Really draw in on the core muscles to help hold you stable. 2 more. And feet to the floor, picking up your weights for round 1. Again, you can do a single weight. I'll show you an option, or you can do double weight. We are starting with 50 seconds, 50 seconds of bent row. When you're ready, soft knees, hinge at the hips, weights pulled towards the belly button or towards those hips, slow release. Focus on that shoulder blade squeeze. Today's exercise pattern, 50 seconds, then 10 seconds to switch up exercises. Round 1 has 3 exercises. We will repeat each exercise twice. If you're on that single weight, you're drawing that, holding the weight on both sides, drawing that weight in towards the belly button. Ten seconds. Coming up next, squat with an overhead press. Weights are on the shoulders. This is a gentle squat, just a baby squat here. Exhale, weights overhead, keeping those elbows in, arms are parallel. Work at your own pace. This music wants to press us fast. You decide. You're in control. We're not letting gravity do the work. The muscles are doing the work. Exhale to the top. This gets to be too heavy. Single weight, chest to ceiling. Good, press. We got 10 seconds remaining. And new exercise, bicep curls. I like this with 2 weights, palms forward. If you need to go single weight, hand on each side of the dumbbell, you can. Go ahead and bring it all the way up to the shoulders, all the way down to the thighs. If you're looking for full body added intensity today, we'll take the right foot forward into a nice little lunge here. That's optional. Good push, we're halfway through. I see you out there, Heather, Leanne, thanks for joining us. This is our third exercise. We will repeat each of these 3. And that's the end of that set. Coming up next, if you remember, we did our rows. Elbows in close is going to be what we did last time. If you need more intensity, take those elbows out wide. Squeeze those shoulder blades. This is the last time we will do this exercise today, so challenge yourself. Again, that music is quick, but I want you to think. Lift, squeeze, hold, release. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. 10 seconds remaining. If you need added intensity, take it to the top and pulse. That pulse is the little shoulder blade squeeze, those elbows lift, lift, lift. 2 more. And release. Squat and overhead press. Coming up next, get those weights right up on the shoulders, ready to go. Feet are parallel. Baby squat and press. Again, that music wants to push you quick. I want you to think about working with your breath. Exhale to the top, inhale down, and that's going to force you to slow this down. If you got 2 weights out there and that's too much, you can alternate. "15 seconds. Last time we do this exercise today. Last repetition. Do you remember what's next? I gotta look at my list. Bicep curls. If you want the lunge, left leg is forward. Palms are forward all the way up to the shoulders. Low to the thighs. Keep a nice straight wrist. Second set on this today. Last time we will do our bicep curls. Elbows stay close to your body. Eyes are up. Smiles are on. You're getting there. 15 seconds. If my advanced exercisers need more exercise, hold at 90 degrees. Little pulse, 3 inches up, 3 inches down. 3, 2, 1, and release. That's the end of round 1. Great job. Grab some water. We have 30 seconds before we move on to our next 3 exercises. Coming up, tricep kickbacks, forward presses, and a diagonal arm curl. So start with your heavy weights, but have a light one nearby. That diagonal arm curl, I kind of like something in the 5-ish range. Tricep kick back, we hinge it forward, abs are in. Both arms press towards the wall behind you. Slow to release. Press. Release. Make those muscles do the work. 50 seconds. If you feel like you reach the point of momentary muscle fatigue, before that 50 seconds is up, alternate arms. Four, three, two, one. Stand it up. Forward press, elbows are at 90 degrees. You'll feel those biceps engage. We press forward about 3 to 6 inches, and then we pull back. You get just a little shoulder blade squeeze. So it's press and squeeze. Depending on your weight, if you're feeling like the weight you have is too heavy, you can take this to a single dumbbell. If the weight you have is too light, try to press it out a little further in front of you. We don't want to roll forward. Nice and tall through the spine, soft knees. Exhale forward, inhale as that weight comes in. Five seconds, try to get 2 more repetitions in. And release. Lightweight if you have it, 5 pounds or less. It's going in the left hand. So you're mirroring me. We're taking that over to the right hip. We're gonna go all the way out in front, all the way up high. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see how this looks. Shoulder stays low even as the hand goes high. If you want added intensity here, drop it down to hold that lunge. 3 exercises. We're going to do these in reverse. So right now we are on a single arm diagonal raise. In 10 seconds, we will switch sides and do the same exercise on the other side of the body. And switch it up. Right hand if you're mirroring me. Dropping down in that lunge if you want it. All the way up in front. The goal here is to feel this in the posterior shoulder. If you're getting it in the side of the arm, in the deltoid, the weight might be too heavy. This is one of those surprising slow burns. You're like, it's a lightweight. Why does it start to work through that posterior shoulder? Get that squeeze at the top. 15 seconds. Last time we will do this exercise today. Last one, great job. Forward press, pick up those heavier dumbbells. Both feet flat on the floor, feeling even. Press forward, pull it back. We're going up and down the ladder. I switched it up on you. Kayla's ahead of us today. She wanted to do triceps twice. It's coming up next. It's coming. You've got this. Push and pull. Shoulder blades down and back, really supporting that torso. Abs are drawn in. My clock says 15 seconds. Don't give up on this. You've got it. Get 2 more repetitions in here. Good push. How far can you go? Next up, now it's Kayla's favorite. Bend it forward, tricep kick back. Push, pause, release. The other extra, or with that forward press, you were feeling it work through the front side of the arms. Now we're working the posterior. Option to alternate. Exhale as you press that weight back. Keep it up, 20 seconds. New exercises coming up in 15. Hit this last one, get it as high as you can, and slow release. Great job. We are moving to the floor. Roll your mat out if you need it. 3 exercises coming up here. Chest press, a lat pullover, and then we'll do a heel tap, a core exercise. For my advanced exercisers, if you want to go full body push-ups, you can. That's totally fine. I'm going to do the chest press starting in 5 seconds. Elbows are at 90. We exhale to the top, weights tap together. Slow to release. You get close to the floor, but don't rest. If you want to add some abdominal work in here, bring those feet up, knees at 90 degrees. That transverse abdominis, internal belt is tightened up. Exhale to the top. This is feeling too easy. Bring those palms together, big wide chest fly. Exhale up. "20 seconds. Last repetition, take the feet to the floor, single weight, lat pullover. So hold your heavy weight with both hands. Feet come up off the floor, knees at 90 degrees, abs are pulled in tight, weight goes overhead. So this motion or this movement comes from the shoulders, not the elbows. Exhale the weight over the chest. Slow and controlled. If this is feeling too easy, pause with the weight in that lowest position. Great work. We want those shoulders tucked down into your back pockets. So I know that weight wants to pull your hands up to cover your ears, but you're saying, no way, my shoulder blades are staying tucked down, depressed. "20 seconds. Lat pullover, you should feel this working in that big muscle right underneath the armpits into the mid-back. Three, two, one. The weight goes to the floor. Our focus is going to be on the abdominal muscles. Feet come up. Hands can be right at the pelvis, reminding you what's working, this mid-transverse abdominis, or out to a T. Alternating heel tap. Knees bent will be a little easier. Straight legs and the scissor will be a little tougher. Choose what works best for you. You should be able to control the arch of your back. When you have those knees at 90 degrees, you're in your tabletop, that neutral pelvis. We want to maintain that slight, that really gentle arch in the low back, even as we move through our abdominal exercise. Keep breathing, 20 seconds. So close. We're going to hit each of these exercises. Oh, I lied. We're only doing each of these once. We got one more here. 3, 2, 1. Feet to the floor. Roll the body. Plank position. My advanced exercisers are going to go hands to toes. My intermediate exercisers can go elbows to toes. If you need to take it down to a lower intensity, take those knees to the floor. My advanced exercisers who are up here in your full push-up position, if you want to take alternating legs, lift, pause, switch, you can. And if you're saying, Michelle, I really need that challenge today, you can go opposite arm, leg lift, return to the floor, switch sides. Your choice. The exercise you choose is the perfect one for you. 15 seconds, breathe it out. I want you to challenge yourself. Our time goes so fast. We have mobility and stretching coming up next in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down to hands and knees. So a comfortable hands and knees. Right hand goes out, left foot goes out. Feel that lengthening from the toes to the fingertips. Draw elbow into knee. Extend. Draw elbow into knee and extend. We're going to go 2 more on this side. Find that balance at the top each time. Both hands and knees on the floor. Switch, right leg out, left arm out. You're welcome to hold. Or if you're ready for it, opposite elbow to knee, squeeze and reach. Working at your own pace. We have 15 seconds on this side. Last repetition, draw your body back to hands and knees. We're going to take right hand towards the right ear, opening up thoracic rotation, looking towards the wall, draw it back down. We stay on this side for 30 seconds. If this is too much on the wrist, you can bring your body back to knees, open up through that thoracic rotation that we did during our warm-up today. The goal is to get that movement through the spine, those tissues that only get nutrients when we move. Left side, right hand's on the floor, left hand comes up towards the left ear, rotate to look at the wall. My yogis out there might recognize this as a straight arm that then reaches all the way through to the other side. That's another option for you. Last 3, 2, 1. Both hands on the floor, a little space between the knees. Drop the hips back. Full extended child's pose. Drop those elbows down. You're welcome to stay here or walk the hands to the right. Feel the stretch on the left. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. If you're off to your right side, go ahead and pull back to center, then all the way through to the left. And bringing hands back to center. We're going to flip palms up just for a few seconds here. Feel that bicep stretch. Big, wide, separating the fingers. Big jazz hands here. When you're ready, palms come down. We tuck the toes. Push those hips up into your downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. Right, left, right, left. And then walk, step, or bring the feet forward, eyes come up. I want you in this leapfrog position. It gives you a chance for you to feel like you have good circulation through the head. Once you're feeling comfortable there, we lead with the tailbone. Lift to the ceiling, straight legs, gentle hamstring stretch here, then rolling slowly, one vertebrae at a time, soft knees. We come up through the shoulders. Roll those shoulders down and back. Give me a goal post here. For those of you who like the football season, we're almost at the Super Bowl. For those of you who are done with the football season, we're almost done with the football season. This is good. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Pull it forward. 3, 2, 1. Let those hands come down. Eardrops towards the left shoulder. Pause here. When you're ready, chin to chest, all the way through to the other side. We hit that roll one more time. And then slowly the head comes up. Thank you so much for letting me join you today. Kendall will be back next Tuesday. If you have any questions, reach out to us, fitness.center@jenmills.com. Have a great rest of your week.